Gemini, welcome to March 2014. Now you're feeling good because your ruling planet is direct. Yay! Mercury's direct. Yay! Communication back on track. And this is good news for you. And it's a really interesting energy as we move into March. Mercury is direct. Yay! We had a wonderful Pisces new moon on February 28th and March 1st, depending on where you live on the planet. And for you, that lights up your career sector, your reputation in the world, your unique accomplishments in the world. So you're feeling good, you're ready to move forward on your plans, you're ready to take action. And Mars goes retrograde on March 1st. Mars retrogrades every 2 years. Mars, like Mercury, is very personal to us. And so when Mars goes retrograde, we don't always have the energy to do something. It isn't necessarily the best time to start a new business, start a new job. Mars will be retrograde from March 1st through May 20th. Now, if you feel the energy to do something, go for it. If you don't push. Don't rush. Take your time. Mars is retrograde in Libra, and Libra is a sister sign to you. Libra rules the area of life that has to do with true love, romance, risk-taking, the love you give to others, your self-confidence, being outgoing, your creative self-expression. So having Mars retrograde in this area of your life is actually quite positive, because Mars in reverse for the next 80 days, March 1st through May 20th, can unearth buried treasures, can bring out buried gifts, talents, abilities that you didn't even know you had, or you've had but you haven't had time for. So it's a very strong placement for Mars to have Mars in this area of your life. Mars is really working for you. And as Mars reverses, Mars is pouring positive energy into any of your Gemini planets, whether it's your Sun, your Ascendant, your Mercury, your personal Mars, whatever planets you have in Gemini, Libra harmonizes, empowers, and uplifts you. So this is a strong placement for you. And you know, my only suggestion would be take your time. Mars retrograde is not the best time to start a new project or something challenging that requires physical energy, you know, because the energy is just not there. And Saturn goes retrograde on March 2nd. Saturn will be retrograde March 2nd through March 20th. When Saturn goes in reverse, there's an opportunity to you know, ask yourself, is your heart in it? Is your heart in the career you're in? Is the heart in the business you're doing? Is your heart in the work that you're doing? You know, is your heart in, and fill in the blank. Take a look at, you know, what your heart is in, and if it's, you know, still there, you know, go for it, you know, keep going. But if it isn't, you know, use March to strategize. You know, how are you going to move yourself out of something that no longer serves you or no longer energizes you? Because Mars is in the area of your life that has to do with your health, your well-being, your service to the world, your lifestyle, your work routine, your daily routine. And if you're not feeling appreciated, that's a sign right there that, you know, why am I working so hard at this when I'm not even being valued and appreciated? Right? So only you can answer that, and it's going to be unique to each Gemini. But it is a good time to build up your reserves with the energy planet in reverse, Mars, and the career reality planet in reverse. You can use this Strong You program, how to strengthen you, how to build up your personal foundation. The stronger we are on the inside, the more we can do in the world. You can use the personal foundation program to build up your emotional reserves, your physical reserves, your mental reserves, your spiritual reserves, and your financial reserves. The more reserves we have, the more we can take on. And the less we are affected by what other people are doing or are not doing. So pay attention to that. But this is a really good month for you because Mars is bringing out buried gifts and your ruling planet is flying forward. So you are, you know, you may find yourself in the middle of all the action, you know, and you're just ready to go and ready to make things happen and go for it. You know, if you've got the energy to do something, do it. we can't wait for all the planets to be direct, because I don't even know if that's going to happen this year. We went into this year with Venus in reverse, and then Mercury in reverse. Now Mars is in reverse, and Saturn's in reverse. So we can't wait for the planets to go direct, to have a perfect universe to start a business or relationship or life. We got to keep living. So if you've got the energy, do it. Now, Venus is in Aquarius, a sister sign to you, pouring positive energy. Venus went into Aquarius on March 5th. She goes into Aquarius on March 5th. So this is very good for you. This is another empowering energy. Good time for you to travel. Good time for you to use the internet to broadcast your business, expand your business, connect with like-minded people throughout the world. Travel is good for you. Then Jupiter moves direct on March 6th. Yay! And with Jupiter direct, this is also a very good energy, and this is in the area of your money. So money can start moving forward. Money can start coming in. This is a good time to set your intention for what you want to earn in 2014. And this is a very positive energy for you. This also boosts up your talents, gifts, and abilities, and your self-esteem and self-worth, self-respect. So having Jupiter move forward in your money house is very good for earning money, attracting money. Then we have a gorgeous Virgo full moon on March 16th. I really like this full moon. Saturn is in harmony with it. Saturn is in harmony with both lights, both sun and moon. And this is lighting up your career as well as where you live. This is good for those of you that work from home or want to work from home. Very positive energy. Then your ruling planet moves into Pisces on the 17th. This is, again, lighting up your career sector. So, this is about your reputation in the world. There's a lot of buzz around you in March, Gemini. There's a lot of energy around you. People are going to be attracted to you. You're going to be the go-to person. You're in the middle of the action. And you love that. And so you're going to like March. Yes. Then you have the sun entering Aries on March 20th. And Aries rules the area of your life that has to do with being lucky, sudden windfalls, sudden breakthroughs, unexpected opportunities, unexpected good fortune, your goals, your friends, your hopes, your wishes. So this is really good. And it's solstice. It's the equinox. Happy spring in the northern hemisphere and happy fall in the southern. When the sun enters Aries, it's our Happy New Year in astrology, because we Western astrologers base astrology not on the fixed stars, but when the sun enters Aries, and that is the beginning of our Happy New Year. So Happy New Year! Woo! And then you end the month with a powerful Aries new moon. Now, the sun and the moon are coupled in Aries here, and this is a very energized new moon. And Mars is in the area of true love. The sun and the moon are in the area of the love you receive from others and your friends. Jupiter's in the area of your wealth building. Pluto's in the area of the money you get from your husband or your wife or your business partners, or royalty payout, tax payout, business business insurance payout. And that's all being activated here, and it's beautiful. And this is building us for April. April's going to be a game changer. I see April and October as the big months of the year. And that's because that's when Pluto and Uranus go exactly square on April 21st. And we have 2 eclipses in April. And this Aries new moon on March 30th is setting it all up. So here's the setup that takes us into April. And for you, it has to do with your hopes, your wishes, your goals, really standing up for your goals, looking at your self-worth and the money you're making from the job that you have, or the money you're making from the business you own. Are you making as much as you want? Or do you want to be making more money? Do you want to be receiving more value from what you are doing or what you're doing in the world? You're going to really look at that at the end of March and April. And I'll go into that in more detail in April, the month of Aries. But here, March is the month of Pisces, and we are really, like I said, ending the month with the grand square, Pluto and Uranus, shaking things up. And again, you're looking at your goals, you're looking at the support you get from your husband or wife, your partner, the people you work for, or the business you own, and is it feeding you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially the way you want it to? What changes can you make so that you are increasing your sense of self-worth and income so that you are feeling appreciated, feeling valued, as well as feeling effective in what you are doing? It is, also a time for those of you that are single and looking for love. Mars is hanging out in the love area, for 8 months in 2014. So this can bring in someone who you may have had a past life connection with, who's from your past lives, that you are now meeting up with again in this life, or someone from your childhood or your past that you're meeting up again with during this Mars retrograde time period. And that will show up even stronger in April for you. Money is going to improve for you either way, because you are going to be taking some major steps here in March to increase your income. And Jupiter's working for you, because Jupiter's direct now in your money house. And it's like having your own fairy godmother. So when you make your wishes, set your intention for what you want to create financially, and Jupiter will bring it home. Health, the body is the messenger. If your body's saying rest, don't push. When Mars in reverse, the energy planet's in reverse, it's not a time to push. It's a time to strategize. It's a time to plan. It's a great time to go back over previously initiated projects and finish matters from your past. This is an excellent time to take a rest from demanding physical labors. It's best to wait and further plan until, make your plan, strategize your plans, further plan, but take action after Mars goes direct on May 20th. But overall, I think you're going to like March because your ruling planet is direct and flying forward and really lighting up your career, your work, your hopes and your wishes, and your dreams come true. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Gemini. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. So here we are in March, and we're on our third retrograde. The first one was Venus in January, helping you to define what you truly love and value, what truly matters to you, what is important to you. Then in February, Mercury, the messenger, took his turn at retrograde, challenging you in communication. Now in March, Mars is retrograde. Mars is the planet of action and energy. When Mars is in reverse, you don't want to push through anything. You don't want to push. If you don't have the energy to do something, you don't want to do it. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. The stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is ours. And you'll say, don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, but they can't take what's ours. No, they can't take what's ours.